Is it dead, or is stillness keeping it alive? Do not decide too quickly. This film keeps changing the meaning of survival. A strange insect appears almost divided between display and protection. Another uses an environment that looks unusual to us. One seems built only for walking, then disappears into the air. Another becomes almost invisible against a pine tree. Later, a yellow butterfly looks like pure freedom as it moves from flower to flower. Then, in a single reversal, that freedom ends in a spider web. The mystery is not which species is strongest. The deeper question is why different moments reward completely different responses. Sometimes movement matters. Sometimes hiding matters. Sometimes patience matters. And sometimes the danger is already present before we notice it. Keep watching the sequence, because the first still insect and the final trapped butterfly look similar for 1 second, yet their stories could not be more different. What does nature know about timing, risk, and survival that we often forget? A transparent winged insect lies completely still on a leaf. The camera moves closer, but nothing happens. Is it dead, or is stillness part of its survival? That unanswered question opens this journey. Then the forest keeps changing the puzzle. One insect looks almost decorated in the front and ordinary in the back. Another appears on a bright mushroom. A strange flying creature rests only long enough to be filmed. Another walks calmly as if it may never fly, then disappears into the air in an instant. The point is not to force a species name onto every frame. The point is to observe. Why does it stop? Why does it hide? Why does it carry such unusual shapes, colors, wings, and antennae? What looks strange to us may be a tool refined for survival. Later the camera stares at a pine tree. At first there seems to be nothing there. Look again. The hidden creature was present the entire time, we simply failed to see it. Only after it moves do we understand how powerful camouflage can be. The forest then shows different ways of living, a large wasp searching the ground, a honeybee moving between flowers, and a yellow butterfly feeding with extraordinary calm. The butterfly looks like freedom itself. But nature does not end the story there. Moments later, a yellow butterfly is trapped in a spider web. Freedom meets a system it did not see. Beauty and danger exist in the same forest. At the end, a large bee returns to flowers, and the ordinary rhythm of life continues. Which scene surprised you most? Did you think the first insect was alive? If you recognize any of these unusual creatures, share what you know in the comments. Do not rush to the answer. Look closer. The next clue may already be in front of us. Nature's lesson is not that one creature has the perfect strategy. Stillness, camouflage, movement, work, freedom, and caution all belong to different moments. Wisdom begins by matching the response to the moment. What is the one signal in your own life or work that deserves a closer look today? One more question keeps the story open. What changes first, the creature or the environment around it? Watch for that transition rather than waiting only for dramatic action. The final reversal will make the earlier calm scenes look different. Keep track of what was already present before the outcome became obvious. At the end, return mentally to the first still insect. Motion alone never told us whether a creature was safe, weak, waiting, or trapped. Context changed the meaning.